Yes, thank you for coming. Yes. Yes, this is the Raider Nation report. Yes, Commish is in the house tonight. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, ma'am. Looking amazing in that silver and black, I must say. Yes, VIP is to the left, sir. If you give me your name, I'll check and make sure you're on the list. Yes, you have to be on in advance. Weeks in advance, sir. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, Raider Nation report tonight. A lot to talk about. Yes, there is a full bar inside, sir. Guys, you can't smoke that right here by the door. Just step over there a little ways. I love the smell. Smells amazing, but please, not right by the door. Yes, we will be opening the doors very soon. You know these guys like to run a tight show. They're just making sure everything's in order. Yes, ma'am. You can say hi to the midgets on the way in. Absolutely. VIP to the left. Regular line to the right, please. Doors will be opening very soon. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show.
Who you thought I've been rockin' for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I went twitching, I went breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carr. Who you thought I've been rockin' for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider, long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we bout to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And if you don't know where that's at, I know, it's been a minute, probably tuned out a little. Raiders are on the fucking couch, waiting for the season to get over. Some people have tuned out, so I get it. So let me give you some simple directions, shall we? We're still down the street, past the house, with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask our man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar. He'll be dressed in silver and black. Slip him what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left, and then a right. There's technical difficulties already. Get it together! Get it together! We're not in the off season yet. Slip him what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. As you find yourself strolling down the street, mind your own goddamn business, you're going to pass this deep dark alley to your immediate right. As you pass this alley, this cool breeze is going to hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core, and you'll find yourself asking, Was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should, because what you're going to find at the end is a special little place that those of us that stray a little to the dark side of Raider Nation like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Tuesday, even in the off season, when the Raiders are sitting on the couch, it's the Raider Nation Report, a solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black. And believe it or not, even with the two teams punched into the Super Bowl, there is relevant Raider topics to talk about. There's plenty to fill a 60-minute show. More than enough. So many burning questions for next season. The draft. I hear there's some sort of resemblance of a Pro Bowl going on. I guess, basically anybody who's can play in that, from what I understand. Quarterbacks with only 4 starts in the league this season can be on the Pro Bowl quarterback roster. It's interesting. There's letting anybody on that motherfucker. So, what helmet does he wear? There's just so much to talk about. So much to talk about. We'll get into that. We got the Madden Challenge kicking off. We got the first Madden Monday of our new Madden Challenge season kicking off next Monday. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on here in the Raider world, here in the Raider Reaction world, because we all gotta suffer through off season together. So we do got the Madden Challenge kicking up. We got a nice number in there so far, but we need to boost that number a little more. We want some more. We want some more competitors in our PlayStation Madden Challenge. If you're playing on a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4, man, you need to get in it. Got an autographed Devontae Adams jersey up for grabs. Flash prizes damn near every week of the season. Got sponsors on board. Don't miss out, man. Don't miss out. Every year, there's always a few after it fucking kicks off. We have the draft. Can I get in? No. Once we shut the door. We just go with what we got. But come on. Get in. So, we got a lot to talk about. Finals recap. Championship weekend. It's in the books. We got to talk about that shit. Peyton the Dunk. Fucking news coming down today. The big breaking news of the day. Pro Bowl car. Yeah, I thought the same. Madden League. We'll get into that a little more in depth. Knee deep, balls deep. Sponsors. Cool Kids. The newsletter. It's that time of the month, man. First Thursday in February. That's our raffle, and that's this Thursday. I mean, these newsletters coming out. We got a raffle this week. The hopper is completely empty. Every prize, all fantasy league prizes, all fan of the week prizes, all raffle winners from this last month. Everything is out. It is out in Postage's hands. Everybody should have their stuff. Lions, champion of our fantasy league, his autographed Josh Jacobs jersey should be in his hand probably tomorrow. The rest of you guys will start to be sprinkled out over the next day or two. So, little silver and black offerings from Raider Reaction will be dropping all over. So, if you want to get in the goodies, got to become a fucking subscriber, man. Official sponsors, become a subscriber. Hit that blue button. Hit that subscribe button. It's floating around what you're watching right now. Franchise tag. They've come out with the official franchise tag numbers. We got to get into that. That's interesting when you're talking about Josh Jacobs. Fuck, spoiler alert there. We got to get into that. Round 1, pick 7. Where you want to go? Fan of the week. I don't know. Do we have one? Do we not? Is Raider Nation being slackers in the off season? Not nominating themselves? Robert Young, you need to be a subscriber. Of course it is. The reason it is $4.99 a month. Every package that I send out, the smallest ones, cost $5.25. Every package above and beyond. So If you get one thing, I don't know. Where is your badge, Robert? You lost your badge. Oh, he's slipping like Chad. I thought you was a subscriber. Hey, every penny that you put in, Brian, goes back out, brother. That's how we do it here. That's how we give away autographed jerseys. That's how we give away tons of prizes in our raffles. That's how we give back. Every penny that goes in. We're grassroots. Plus, the midgets got to eat, brother. Midgets got to eat! Can't just have midgets working for free and not feed them, Brian. Come on. This isn't ESPN. This isn't Fox Sports. This is fucking Raider Nation driven. And then we got to talk this shitty ass Super Bowl, and of course I got a solid WTF, man. I got a solid WTF, and I'm not even gonna tiptoe around it. I'm just gonna load that bitch up and shoot it out like a fucking big ass cannon at the end. So let's get to that. Let's roll on around. I know you are, and I'm always fucking around, Brian. It's not serious here, brother. Come on. Are you new? We're not serious here. I'm just an excitable fellow. Let's get it. That's enough foreplay. We've tweaked the nipples. The oven is warm. See, I like Brian already. All right, let's move along. Let's get to fucking finals recap. Man, I mean, the first game, you could see where it was going and what was going down that road. The first game with the Eagles and the Niners, Brock Purdy gets hurt early, has some sort of nerve injury or something they were saying. Had no feeling in his hand, he couldn't throw. Something was fucking wrong with him. And I just kept saying, and it was a cool story. I mean, the kid from the fucking Iowa State kid, the Cyclone, it's a cool little football story caught up in the middle of this season. I get it, the rookie, but history means something in the National Football League. History means something, and it constantly repeats itself. You can set a clock to that shit. It's just like Joe Burrow. You go to a Super Bowl and your first appearance lose. Most motherfuckers don't ever get back. And there's a list of quarterbacks that don't get back. Rich Gannon's on that fucking list. It's not an easy thing to do. And history in sports, man, it just repeats itself. And to think that the rookie wasn't going to have a clunker somewhere along the line, this one ended up being a clunker by way of injury, but it was the clunker game nonetheless. It wasn't turnovers, but it was because he got fucking blown up by Hassan Reddick. And Hassan Reddick blew up the next fucking quarterback too. And then, you go down to Josh Johnson, the fucking guy's played for half the fucking league. He's got a fucking jersey collection bigger than mine. The wheels just came off of that one. The wheels completely came off that one. I did love the footage of Joey Bosa getting absolutely harassed by Eagles fans on the way going in the stadium, though. And the entire fucking game, every single minute of it. That shit was classic. I give the Eagles fans props for that one. That shit was fucking hilarious. This stupid ass looking fucking man bun. That shit was classic. I gotta give you props for that. Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious. But then we move on to the second game. Okay, and we were all, as Raider Nation, I think collectively, we probably all wanted the same thing. Did not want to see the Chiefs advance. Not that we're rooting for the Bengals. I would never root for another team to win, ever. I just root for the misery of another. But never root for another team to celebrate. Ever. I just wanted to see the Chiefs fail. I wanted to see the Chiefs not advance. If that meant the Bengals moved on, then so fucking be it. That's just what has to happen. But I didn't want to see the Chiefs advance. And to see it come down to... Now I get it. The guy made a bonehead ass move at the end of the game. I mean, Mahomes was clearly fucking out of bounds. I mean, clearly, as soon as it happened, I said, fuck. They're going to win on a goddamn penalty. I mean, before he even had the flag out. Oh, let it fly, Luis. Let it fly, brother. Don't censor yourself, my man. You can drop the F-bomb. It's quite all right. Let it fly. Down there, got the YouTube chat going on. If you're watching over on YouTube, you can get your comments right up on. Hit that subscribe button while you're over there on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's like our little stepchild of our social media family. Needs some love. Pet it. Pat on the head. Tell it it's good. Alright, moving on. I did see the holding on that play. They don't call holding calls on the Queefs. Didn't you? That's in the bylaws of the National Football League. Queefs don't get holding calls. Period. Haven't you ever watched them when they play the Raiders? They don't call a hold one against Mad Max Crosby an entire game. It's amazing that a guy like Mad Max, an all-pro, an all-world edge guy, can get to the quarterback. He's an absolute beast. And these guys can go an entire game, and never hold him once. I mean, that is quite a feat by an offensive lineman, I must say. How that happens. I mean, those guys should be all pro themselves then. Huh? To be able to go a whole game without holding. It's amazing. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. It's just sad to see it end like that. Just having games end due to yellow laundry on the field and not due to the combatants just sucks in general. But the flag had to be thrown there. It was a bonehead, stupid fucking move, man. It's hard to even defend it. It was just disgusting to watch. You just got that fucking nasty pit feeling in your stomach, and yeah. Shitty to watch. Just shitty to watch. Now it's all Mahomes and his fucking the ankle game, and come on. We got fucking Kelsey's stupid ass quoting the fucking Rock. Just sickening. It's not gonna be long before we got this stupid fucking brother out doing TikToks again, his big mouth wife fucking running off on Twitter. It'll all be happening again. And the only people that can stop it's the Eagles and their trash-ass fan base? Man, how the fuck did I end up in this bizarro-ass world? We gotta hope the fucking Eagles get to celebrate and burn Philadelphia to the ground again? Oh, man. This will be twice! They were on the kiddie table when I started doing this with Raider Reaction. Man. I don't get it. But I mean, that's what has to happen. We can't have another Queefs Super Bowl victory. We just can't have that happen as Raider Nation. That can't happen. So I guess it's, we gotta hope the Eagles can come away with a win. I guess that's the alternative. Fuck this Super Bowl, man. Fuck this matchup. This sucks. We'll get it more into that, but in the last segment before the WTF. But just as a whole, this was kind of an unspectacular championship weekend. You know, there's been a few championship weekends over the past, several years where there's been some really great fucking games. And It was the first game was a clunker. I mean, you had the fucking Niners were basically running a scab squad at they're fucking hooking McCaffrey up with the helmet with the mic so that he can run out there and maybe run wildcats and shit. I mean, they're just doing anything. So I mean, that wasn't really even a game. I mean, it was runaway. And then, I mean, this was a good game, but then to have it kind of end anticlimactic like that, it just wasn't. Just wasn't. That's a fair question. I'll take that. Brother. What fan base do you consider is the worst in the NFL? Worst in the NFL. Man, I've been to a lot of Raider Road games, and I always go decked out when I go. So I've had some interesting experiences, and I usually buy my tickets from season ticket holders of the opposing team. So I'm right in their end zones. I'm in front row sometimes, fucking in the opposing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'll go right down in there. So I've had some interesting experiences. I have not been to a game in Philly. So I have not had that experience. So although I've seen the videos, and the only thing I can closely compare them to is a game I went to years ago in Cleveland, the year after the Super Bowl. I think it was 2003. I want to say 2003. I think, if I remember right. Which was the last time I was in Cleveland for a game, and that was pretty brutal. But the worst fan base, man, it's hard to judge them. The Queefs fan base is just seems extra obnoxious to me lately, just because of recent happenings and having to deal with them. And it's a fan base that didn't really hardly exist before, and now all of a sudden that they're front runners, they seem to have this big following, and which is just fucking sickening. The Patriots were the same way. I mean, fuck, 20 years ago you couldn't have named a fucking Patriots fan with the fucking dude looked like he was trying to fucking shit on the football. No, the shitting Patriot. You didn't. There was nobody rocking shitting Patriots gear. No. And I don't know. There's a few of them. The Browns, the Eagles, the Queefs, Cowboys fans are obnoxious. Donkeys fans, all 31. They've all got to have a special disdain for every single one of them. Fuck them all. Is that good enough for you, Gallo? All right, man. I got to move on. Speaking of, man, let's talk about what's going on over there in Donkey Land, as they brought in Russell Wilson, and they're stuck with Russell Wilson. I mean, they sold the farm. I mean, they backed up and sold Walmart bucks like a motherfucker to get this guy. I mean, they were rolling back prices like a bitch. They are so laden with that guy for years to come due to the contract they got themselves in with Russell Wilson, that you got to try and go out and get you a Hall of Fame caliber type coach. Somebody who's done it before, got all the way to the top. Somebody who's coveted, probably the most coveted coach right now, and that's Sean Payton. That was coming back out. I mean, there were Raider fans galore talking about Sean Payton ever since he retired for the Saints. Go get Payton. Do whatever you can to get him. I'd seen a lot of people talk about going and getting Sean Payton. So, Sean Payton's got a project, because we all watched the fucking train wreck that was the 2022 donkey season. Okay, we all watched that. So he's got a fucking project. So don't tell me just because Sean Payton is coming back in and he's going to be the one patting Russell Wilson on the ass that everything's going to be better. It's all going to be sunshine and fucking rainbows now in fucking Donkey Land. They're all going to be riding around with their little fucking, with their fucking orange chaps on, all happy as fuck, and everything's great. Let's ride. No, I don't think so. That's not what's going to happen. I think Sean Payton's coming into more of a shitstorm than he thinks. Russell Wilson was a system quarterback. Geno Smith proved that to you this year in that same system. And now he's old. Now he's losing some of the tools that made him what he was. And no, man. Sean Payton is not going to come there, and he's the fucking juice master, and he's going to get this last little bit of juice out of Russell Wilson, and they're going to ride off into the fucking sunset. Nah. One Payton came and did that in Donkey Land. You're not going to be the second, motherfucker. I just don't see it happening. I mean, I guess good pull for them. It's about the best pull that you could make. I'll give that to them. But no. I don't think that sways anything in the Donkeys' favor, makes them any better coming into this season of the Raiders because they got Sean Payton. I think the fact that you ladened yourself with Russell Wilson and that horrific contract and what you've done to your franchise, you had no option but to try and grasp the best fucking option that's out there and be like, please fix this shit. We fucked up. Please fix this. And I don't even think this guy can do it. I think you've seen what Russell Wilson is now. I mean, dude, he straight lost that team. That team does not believe in him anymore. At all. He lost that team, man. They got no faith in that guy. We'll see, though. It's going to be interesting. It's just, you look at divisions around the league, and you look at divisions like, let's say, the NFC South, for instance, with Tampa Bay getting in, where they weren't even fucking 500, and they get in the postseason. You're fighting with the fucking shitbirds and the Panthers and the Saints. You look at divisions like that, and then you look at the division like the AFC West, where it's got all these talented quarterbacks. You got Andy fucking Reid, now you got Sean Payton, It's like, you got Herbert, you got Russell Wilson, who looked like trash last year, but he does have a Super Bowl ring. You got Mahomes, you got all this talent. And then you look at these other divisions, and these fucking guys can stumble into the postseason blind, with their fucking eyes closed. It's like, goddamn, why does this got to be the hot division that every motherfucker wants to come to? I don't think he can fix Russell Wilson, but hey, I'll give him props. They went out and they fucking took the best stab in the fucking dark they can to try to fix that fucking abortion. Good luck with that. We'll see. So this news came down today, and I swear to God, this must have been like a story from The Onion or something, like the Sports Onion. Like, this had to be some bullshit. Somebody's pulling my fucking leg. Derek Carr's going to the Pro Bowl. Like, what kind of fucking bizarro world am I in? What's up is down, what's left is right. What's fucked isn't. What the hell? What the fucking hell is going on? This guy's a Pro Bowler. This guy in Huntley, who started 4 fucking games for the Ravens, is also now a Pro Bowler. So literally, on his resume, in his fucking Wikipedia, for the rest of his life, he'll be known as Huntley, Pro Bowl quarterback. Man, ain't that some bullshit? He's gonna have jerseys with his name on it, and man, this is some. The Pro Bowl is nothing anymore. It used to be a game. Now they've turned it into what? We don't even know what it is now. We don't even know what kind of fucking back alley's coat hanger job they turned this fucking thing into. We're going to have to wait and see. Now it's like, it's flag football with a whole bunch of skills contests, which I kind of like the skills contest. I like the old quarterback skills contest where they'd make them do all kinds of stupid shit and challenge. I liked all that shit from back in the day. I don't mind that. And if they do a whole bunch of that, I think I'm okay with it. But it's just the fact that the majority of the talent in the National Football League is in the postseason. And once they're out, Like, all the guys from the Bengals, they're like, nah, I ain't going. We just got fucking bent over and raw dogged at the end of that game. Nah, we ain't going. Season's over. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna put a happy face on for a motherfucker. So they're out. You know, fucking same thing on the other side. Everybody that was in the Pro Bowl. So because the best players of the season are obviously on the teams that are in the postseason. I mean, logically, right? The majority of your good players are on the postseason teams. None of those guys even want to fucking go. None of them. None of your teams that are in the Super Bowl are going. So you've got all of your top level talent is gone. So literally your top 3 quarterbacks aren't going. So then they went to the next 3. No, they ain't going either. And so then they went to the next 3 who's available and would be like, oh yeah, excited when they got the invitation. And one was Huntley. The motherfucker only started 4 games. Another was Derek Carr. Derek Carr was still like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll go. You're going to go there when a good percentage of your fan base is not going to be excited to see you associated in anything Raiders. I don't know. It just seems like a bad move altogether. I don't know, man. Do you really want to go? It's in Vegas. It just seems so fraudulent. Because now it's just whoever... Hey, who's got next Sunday available? Joe! You play tight end? That's what we're down to now. Hey, bring Skippy. I heard he can punt. Fuck yeah, we'll put his name on a jersey. We'll sell that shit. Blue. It's just whoever the fuck comes. So, I guess good for him. Everybody thinks it's like riding off into a sunset. I think it would just be... I don't know, man. How are you going to go there and walk around rocking all your Raider gear, knowing they're wanting to put you out the door? It's just such a weird scenario. And what kind of legally and contractually, what kind of hook are the Raiders on? If this guy goes out, fucking trips over the fucking sideline, you know, fucking hyperextends his pinky toe and tears his anus, and now he's on the shelf and he's hurt. What? Are they stuck with him now because of a Pro Bowl injury? Are they setting the Raiders up for like this? I mean, I've seen some fucked up things, but is this like a setup by the league? Be like, nah, you're stuck with that motherfucker now. I'm sorry. He tripped over that pylon and tore his anus. You're stuck with him for 5 years. You won't be able to get rid of him. Be like a fucking bad case of herpes. Shit just won't go away. No matter what kind of fucking cream you put on it. It keeps coming back like a cold sore. No! Just go away. Quietly into the dark. But I guess he's going to be in the Pro Bowl. So we'll see. We'll see. Don't watch the Super Bowl, he says. Now, I agree with you, Eric. I agree with you in principle, brother, but it's hard to not watch the Super Bowl now. Because the Super Bowl is such an institution. And if you don't watch the Super Bowl and all the commercials and the fucking the halftime show, whether it's good or bad, and everything that leading up to it and the after, and it is the talk of everything. The entire entertainment world, your office, wherever you work, everybody's talking about everything. You watch Super Bowl? Did you see that halftime show? Blah, blah, blah. So you just gotta watch it. It's like you read the whole fucking story, and you ain't gonna read the last 2 pages just to know what the fuck happened at the end. It's just like you gotta know, just so you can be like, all right, let's close that book, put that bitch on the shelf. That one's done. That's about all it is. That's about all it is to me. I just gotta watch it, because now it's history. Now it's history. Oh, come on now, brother. Don't get too excited there. Nobody lives rent-free in my head at all. Whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. It's the news. And I comment on the news. Trust me. If he didn't get picked to go to the damn Pro Bowl, I wouldn't talk about the motherfucker. I was done. I'd already said we were done talking about him. Then they go shove his ass in the news again because of this dumb shit. Because he's the what? He's like number 9 or 10 on the fucking dial list of quarterbacks that would even answer the phone at this time of the year. It's ridiculous. You call that living rent free in my head? I think we got it's two completely different descriptions of what that actually is, my man. But appreciate you watching though. And let's move along. Let's move along, shall we? Cars in the Pro Bowl. Go get you a car Pro Bowl jersey. Get you a car Pro Bowl jersey. It's red. Maybe it'll match the color of the team he's going to next. Could be. I've heard a lot of talk of Washington. Oh man, a commando. He ends up a commando. Madden League. It's time to talk Madden League, man. If you are playing on the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 4, we've got a league for you. You need to get in. It's Raider Nation all over North America. We've already got a solid chat built of all the owners that are in there. Here in probably about another week and a half or so, we'll start loading people into the league. We've got about half the league filled already. We're going to be we've got sponsors on board. We've got some other sponsors that I'm going to get on board as the season goes along as well. We're going to be doing flash prizes almost every week. We've got a big badass Raider box that we're going to be giving away to the champion. We're going to be putting items in it every week so that the end of the season is busting with fucking silver and black awesomeness. And we're starting out with an autographed Devontae Adams jersey going in that bitch. So, solid price. It's only a $25 buy-in. If you're playing on PS4 or PS5, just download that PS4 version. We're playing on that, so that way everybody who's playing on PS5 or PS4, we can all play together in one league. And then next season, we are stepping up to probably only PS5. But we've still got there's enough diehard members of our league that still haven't upgraded that. And I know a lot of people that are still playing on the 4, so it's fine. We're putting them all together in one league for one more run, and $25 buy-in. Madden Mondays start next week. I'm going to be doing some game calls, live games of my games, my Raiders season that I got going on, just to kind of grease the wheels and get things working. And work out some bugs and stuff over my games. And then I'll be doing live game calls of guys in the league. The draft is, when is it? February 26th. It's a Sunday. We're going to be starting at about 10 a.m. Eastern time. So about 7 a.m. West Coast time. And you get to draft your whole team. Everybody's assigned a shell team. The Raiders go to the defending champ from last year, Richard, our reigning Madden champion here at Raider Reaction, and everybody else gets a shell team, and you get to draft your whole team, so you can sprinkle Raiders throughout it. You can do whatever you would like to do with your team. I rocked the Jets last year so that I could use their all-black alternate jerseys and pants, so at least it made me feel a little Raiderish. But, you know, we can't play a goddamn season with 32 fucking owners, all the Raiders. Just doesn't work that way. So if you're interested, message the page, man. Message the page. We've got a solid core. Most of the guys from last season have all returned back. We're trying to add to that group. So year to year, this league is growing. And it's growing by like 3 or 4 solid guys each season. We're up to half a league full now, and we just need to add a few more. You know, and the more the merrier. And like I said, everything at Raider Reaction, every penny you guys put in, we put back out in prizes. I mean, like the flash prizes that we put out, the guys know, man, we always give out legitimate prizes. We've given away autographed Darren Waller cleats before, autographed Josh Jacobs jerseys before, Jonathan Abram jerseys before. We gave away, just sent off another autographed Josh Jacobs jersey. I mean, we give away legitimate shit, mini helmets, and our sponsors kick in as well. We've had football cards with the game-worn jerseys inside of them that were worth $100 to $150 that we gave away for flash prizes. And trust me, the thing about the Madden League is, and this will be the last thing and then I'll move on, but the best thing about our Madden League is it's not like other Madden Leagues where you got to be a fucking gamer, you got to be on there for fucking 5 to 10 hours a day playing. It's not that type of league. There are some guys that are really, really fucking good. Richard's really good. Anthony's good. Brian's good. There's some guys that are really good in the league. And, you know, there's tiers of good in our league, too. But then there's this whole middle ground of our league that's just regular fucking Joes like me who just want to pick up a controller and have somebody that they've got to compete against. You know, and, you know, there's a little smack talk that goes on in the group chat. And it's just a good non-competitive competitive league. I mean, we're competitive. We all want to win, but it's not like, you know, nobody gets pissed. It's good game afterwards, and it's a good group of guys, and we give away solid prizes. And dude, it goes all the way from basically right at the end of February, beginning of March is when we'll start the season. It'll go through like the middle of June. It'll go through like the middle. There we go. The cheeseburger, dude. You need to get back in the league, brother. You should get back in the league. Cheeseburger Lacey. That's lore. That's in the lore of Raider Reaction Madden competition. The cheeseburger. But yeah, we need to. Right now, we've got enough, so we've got 2 in every division. But we need more. We want more. So if you're interested, hit us up. Whatever you got to do to hit us up, man, and get in. It's a good league to be in. It's the kind of league you'd like to be in. And we keep it going every year, so we're just going to keep building on it. And we just keep the chat going, so you know, guys can talk Raider football and do whatever, and keep it rolling. And our sponsors will be helping out with that. And, of course, hit up our sponsors. Clear Live Streams. They can hook you up with all your sports needs. You can get your Raider streams. You can get your UFC pay-per-views, all that shit. Clear Live Streams. Hit Bryant up. Just go to our homepage at RaiderReaction.com. Click that button for Clear Live Streams. It's right on the homepage. It'll take you right there. And just you can send a message to Brian on his Instagram, and he'll get you the hookup. Get the hookup from Raider Nation, hooking up Raider Nation. And while you're at our website, bettingsports.eu is right there on our website as well. Just hit a button. It'll take you there and get the hookup as well. And while you're there, scroll to the bottom of any page, put your email address in there, and hit that button so you can subscribe to the Dark Size newsletter that's coming out this week. It's going to come out before the raffle on Thursday. And to get in the raffle, our subscriber raffle is this Thursday. Our subscriber raffle is always the first Thursday of every month. And the first Thursday of February is this fucking Thursday, because February starts tomorrow. So, Thursday. What is the... Hold on. Is that Groundhog Day? Is the raffle on fucking Groundhog Day? Well, ain't that some shit? So, the raffle's on Thursday. That's a funny ass motherfucking movie. Watch that step. That first step, it's a doozy. Now I got Bill Murray on the brain. Alright. Where was I? To get in the raffle, all you gotta do is be one of the cool kids. Oh no! JoJo. I tell you. There's a long list of guys losing their badges here. What the hell's going on, JoJo? You gotta be one of the cool kids like Roland. Y'all, your stuff should be hitting any day too, Roland. Like I said, everything that's in the hopper is out. I got no prizes waiting to go out. Everything is out. Even Bryson's goodies on the way to Santa's neighbor. But you gotta be one of the cool kids like JoJo used to be, and like Joseph is, like Roland is, like Michelle is, like Bill is, like Chad is, like Robert is, who wasn't, but is again. Gotta hit them, gotta have one of them cool subscriber badges. If you're a subscriber to Raider Reaction on Facebook, you are automatically entered into our raffle. And not just one prize, a chance to win every single fucking thing. If you're that goddamn lucky, and I pull your ball that many times, you can win every single thing. I've got more hoodies to give away. I got more t-shirts to give away. I've got 2 of the poker chips left. 2 of the 2022 poker chips. And I've been deciding whether to give those away to Fan of the Weeks or throw them like in maybe with the 2 big grand prize things during tomorrow's raffle. Because I think most of the guys that are in the raffle, because we might grab another guy or 2 before then, but I think most of you guys have already got one. So I'm wondering if I should maybe give those out to Fan of the Week. We'll see. But I only got 2 of those left. And those are a limited run. I run a certain amount every year. Well, come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Come on down. It's a good one to get in on. I got some goodies. I got t-shirts and hoodies I'm giving away this raffle. And I'll just see, it's super easy. The button's right around the screen. Or you can go to our website. There's a subscriber tab on the website. It tells you everything about being a subscriber now. So we've added some more bells and whistles since the last time. And you can hit the button there. I know. Facebook fucking sucks. Tell me about it. But we have also learned not to get fucked by Facebook. And so I have honestly, since the page is back up and running and things are cruising along nicely here at the Raider Reaction Sports on Facebook, under new name, because I added sports at the end of it. Why that made a difference. I tried to start Raider Reaction again under the name Raider Reaction, and they slapped it down and said I couldn't use it. So I had to add Raider Reaction Sports, because it's not the same, because it's got sports at the end. Fucking retards. Window lickers. I tell you. Ridiculous. But, was it this morning? This morning or yesterday? We had 8,000 followers on our Raider Reaction Sports Facebook page. So that is thank you. Each and every damn one of you that follows here at Raider Reaction. Appreciate that. It's a nice little monument for us to hit. We're getting back up there. It ain't 59,000 like we were before Facebook took the page down. But we're getting back up there. 8,000 is nothing to scoff at. We love each and every damn one of you, 8,000. There's probably 1 or 2 of you we don't love. But, you know, most of you we like. Appreciate you. So, it's getting there. But, yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. I totally lost my fucking train of thought. So, moving on. I feel like I'm being Billy Mays here. I'm trying to sell you something that slices, dices, juliennes. Let's move along. Let's talk fucking franchise tag, shall we? Let's talk franchise tag, because I saw the numbers come out, and I thought this was very, very interesting. And one jumped out at me the most and just jumped off the screen. And that's number 2 on the list right there. I hope you can read that. I hope the print isn't too small on your handheld device or however you're watching. What's up, Dare, my brother? 10 million. Just under 11 million is the franchise tag for running back. I don't think you see Josh Jacobs leave. Once I saw that just solidified it to me that, hey, I don't think there's any way Josh Jacobs leaves, because I don't think you can now financially even make it an argument now. How do you let the lead dog running back in the league walk out the door? If it's not financial, when you're looking at a franchise tag of less than 11 million, when you got guys that are getting paid way more than that, Henry's getting paid more than that. So you don't even have to bring Josh up to compensate him with the running backs that are in his stable and still retain him. Franchise tag him this year? Fuck it, you probably do it the next. You're going to have a little upgrade, but I still think it's even affordable. I still you could keep him around for 2 more years. So they may not have to extend Josh Jacobs. But to me, I think it'd be nice if they did extend Josh, if they could get like a team-friendly deal for 2 to 3 years. But you got no reason to let him go this year. And maybe that isn't even a conversation you have this year. And you sit down and you tell Josh, listen, man, we know you're the guy. We know you're our dog. We know you're gonna take us places. And we want you next year. And we're gonna franchise tag you. You're gonna make almost $11 million. And then we're gonna sit down and have a conversation with you the year after that. And hell, we may end up franchise tagging you again. But we want you here. And we want to keep rolling. I mean, that's still damn good money, man. That's still damn good money. And you have that conversation with the covet of, we've got to go and have these other conversations in other areas to be able to get you to where you want to go. And that's championships. That's postseason. That's playing in the playoffs. We got to go get these other pieces. So if you can do this and we can franchise tag you and keep you because you are our franchise guy, I think you can sell that. I think you can spin that. When I seen that number, man, I just thought that was so positive. I thought that was so positive. I was like, I don't think Josh is going anywhere. I mean, somebody'd have to give up the boat to get, I think, trade-wise. And I don't think you would do that for a running back. I don't think anybody would make that big blockbuster trade to bring Josh in as a running back. I just don't think you do that anymore for a running back. I just don't. Wide receiver, I could see it. Quarterback, yes. Maybe even tight end. I just don't see it for a running back. But I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe somebody else's trash is another man's treasure. Always. 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 I wanted to touch a little bit on, I've gotten a little long-winded on a couple of the other topics, so we'll touch this little blip on the screen here. We got the draft coming up. Round 1. Pick 7 is where you're sitting. Where do you want to go? I mean, throw it up in the comments, Raider Nation. Throw it up in the comments. I'm interested to see what you say. Throw it up in the comments. Oh, Ryan, come back next week, brother. We're going to dig back into that again. We're going to have a big, deep quarterback conversation next week. That's going to be one of our segments. We got to hit the quarterback convo again. There's so much to talk about, man. It's going to be a defensive tackle, says Chad. Round 1, pick 7. This has to be a position that makes an immediate impact on this team. You can't miss on this year. This pick is big. You went through the dumpster fire of what you just went through, an 11-loss season. You're downplaying in that shit again. You went through all of that to get to round 1, pick 7. You can't fucking blow that up. You can't lose that. So I kind of agree with there's defensive tackle. See, I think you're good on the edges. You've got Clee Farrell that you can mix in a little bit. I say bring Clee back on the cheap. I don't think anybody's going to be clamoring for Clee. I think you can bring him back on the cheap. I think he's a good run stopper and he can help out in the middle. But you need a name, man. You need a name. You need a real fucking legit fucking talent in the middle of that fucking defensive line, and you have for a while. And you need a legit talent in the middle of that linebacking core, and you have for a while as well, too. I think if you can go defensive line or linebacker, either one, you're hitting on. I've been calling for linebacker for several seasons now, so I could absolutely see that argument be made very, very easily. Absolutely see that argument be made. But quarterback, I could also see. Thank you, Robert Paul, for throwing them stars. Appreciate you. Like I said before, we're a grassroots project, man. Anything you guys throw at us, we just throw back at you. Trust me, I just dropped $65 in shipping the other day to get all the goodies out for January. So it's $65. So that if you want to know where your money goes, if you're hanging around and you like what we do here at Raider Reaction, you like Robert Paul, throw a nickel on the stage every once in a while. We'll dance for you and show a nipple. Moving along. So, Jonathan Branson, what's up, my man? What's up? Trade down for defensive picks or trade up for a quarterback? Now, Jim, trade up for a quarterback. So that means you got your eye on somebody. If you're wanting to trade up for a quarterback, who are you trading up for? Because I'm curious. I'm curious because this is the time of the year when we have those conversations. Because fuck, your plan to success could be right. Mine could be whacked. Chad's could be right. His could be right. This is when you can spitball and throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. I mean, I think you have to really decide what you're going to do quarterback-wise. If you're going veteran, then I think maybe you go a quarterback later in the draft, a project-type quarterback to work behind the veteran that you've brought in. Unless you think Stidham's that guy and you're going to go try to sign Stidham and bring him back because he's an unrestricted free agent too. So, but there's, I think this draft needs to be primarily defensive. I really do. And then I think you go dig through the undrafted free agents for diamonds in the rough to fill out some of your other stuff. Maybe some depth at offensive line. I think it'd be nice to grab a young speedster project wide receiver, maybe a big body wide receiver from one of these smaller schools that's maybe slipped under the radar. You need some more depth. I'm all for bringing Mac Hollins back, but that's just Mac Hollins, Adams, and Renfro. Who do you add in the mix? I'm not sold on Cole at all. I can part with Cole in a second. I'm not real thrilled about bringing him back. I didn't see much out of him this year that impressed me. So he's replaceable, and you need some more depth. So, but there are a lot of wide receivers like that you can find as undrafted free agents, man. There really is. So you could maybe even find some wide receiver talent down there. There are some middle of the road wide receiver talent out there as well on the free agent market too. So we'll get into it a little more in the draft. Obviously, this segment's going to move up a little more, move up the ladder over here and become a lot more of a topic along with quarterback, as Ryan brought up earlier. We got to get into that. I'm telling you, Chad, I think it's got to be whoever you think's the best guy on the board defensively if you're going to go defense. And the corner, I could, you just got to hit, man. This just can't be a miss. If it's corner and you can make the argument that this guy's going to be a solid number one or number two at a corner, okay, and he's going to be a solid starter in this league for years to come, for 5 years, okay. February 26th, Robert. February 26th. If you want in that Madden Challenge, man. If you want in that Madden Challenge, get in it. Get in it. All right, let's move along. We're gonna get more into the draft. We've got a lot of. Hold on, Jim. Did you answer my question? What quarterback did you want? Did you answer? Trade down for defensive picks. Come on, Jim. Don't be holding out. Who do you want to trade up for if you want to trade up for a quarterback? I'm just curious. We're all afraid of another Jawalrus. Chad, I think that's our biggest fear. We've lived through that. We've lived through the excitement of having one of the top picks in the draft. All the fucking hype, everything around it. I remember hyping that motherfucker up. Dude, he hit the ceiling throwing from his knees. You know, I hyped that guy up like a motherfucker. Man. And then no. And then we all live through it. We're all scared of that. But you don't have a chance to catch lightning in a bottle and have the next dynamic, crazy, insane talent in the National Football League if you just keep doing the same shit. You got to go try something. You got to go veteran proven talent with a talented roster on offense and see what you can do, or you got to roll the dice and see what you can get out of one of these talented rookies. That's just where you're at. Fan of the week. I'm disappointed. I'm highly disappointed. I rebooted it at the beginning of the year, so I went back all through all of my January messages in Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I went and checked the email. Nobody sent anything in for Fan of the Week. You got to send a picture in if you're rocking your Raider gear. I don't nominate a fan of the week. You nominate yourself. So if you watch Raider Reaction, you watch the Raider Nation Report with us here on Tuesdays, you enjoy what we do on the page, you want to be a Raider Reaction fan of the week, all you got to do is send in a picture to our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, send it to our website, midget fucking strippergram, and nominate yourself. Say I'm fan of the week. And we got some goodies. I believe I'm gonna save the last two poker chips for fan of the week. So you can get one of the 2022 poker chips. We've got some new stickers in, and some other goodies. We get one of the bracelets, some other goodies as well. So we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you following along. So if you're already following along, you're already watching, fuck, just shoot a message. You rocking your silver and black. Say I'm fan of the week, and we're gonna say damn right you are. And we're gonna see you on our next show. That's it. It's that damn simple. All right. It's the easiest damn contest on Facebook, YouTube, whatever the fuck you're watching on. Appreciate you YouTubers down there throwing up in the YouTube chat. I think you just imagined you sent one, Michelle, because I did not see one. These are lies. Lies! Did you delete it, Rasputin? Maybe I got a mole. Alright, moving on. Oh! Time's up. The fuck it is. Alright, moving on. Super Bowl, let's talk it. Let's touch on it. I gotta talk about it next week too. Eagles, Queefs. None of us want to see the Queefs win. None of us want to see that. It sucks that I'm gonna have to the best possible case scenario out of Super Bowl weekend is that Philadelphia gets burnt to the ground and Eagles fans win again and get to celebrate again. I guess that's the best possible scenario. Because man, I can't watch the Chiefs win again. I can't watch this league stroke Patrick Mahomes any more than they already do. I just can't live through that. So I guess it has to be an Eagles victory. And that's twice, man. I've literally we had to have a ceremony and remove the Eagles from the fucking kiddie table since I've been doing Raider Reaction. And now these motherfuckers have a chance to do it again? And the Raiders still can't get out of their fucking way? I mean, it's a new quarterback? Now it's a different quarterback? I mean, this way, you see other teams do it every season. And eventually you got to be like, listen, we got to change something up, man. Derek's a nice fucking guy and all, but we got to change something up. Something. You can't just keep doing the same shit. Because you see other teams succeeding. All of a sudden, Jalen Hurts, this guy's got benched fucking damn near everywhere he's went. Wouldn't let him be the guy. Gets benched, for Tua, and then moves along, and, and now look. You got to find that guy, man. Got to find that guy. Man, it's got to be the Eagles. It's got to be the Eagles. Because goddamn, I can't live through a Kansas City victory. Good Lord, no. We can't have them leveling up and getting 3. In all this short order, all this streak of championship appearances, and it's got to stop. It can't happen. I think it's all set up for the Eagles, though. I mean, Kansas City's going to come in beat up. I really think it's set up for the Eagles. I think the Eagles win this one. So, we'll see. Not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. It's some bullshit. It's some straight up bullshit. Alright, hold on. Let me check my timer here. Where are we at? We'll dial it back a little. I need to give myself a good enough wind up here. Oh, man. Thank you all for joining me, man. Each and every damn one of you. I appreciate you guys. All you guys that, fuck. if you're watching and you're hanging out with us here at Raider Reaction, it's because you're a diehard Raider fan. I mean, the season's over. There's no Raider football going on, and you're still here. You're still living and breathing, being a Raider fan, being a member. Soon, Robert Paul. Soon. Got a full lineup come. Basically in February is basically the start of our off-season lineup here at Raider Reaction. I actually have a show geared up for you tomorrow. A new episode of Raider Reaction Roadshow tomorrow night. The YouTube crew over there representing. Got that. And then I will be back on TikTok Thursday night for TikTok Thursday. And then Friday, we got Raider WAP with the Raider Process Show. Early Friday evenings now. And then, yes, Saturday night fights will be coming back very, very, very soon. I don't know if it will be this Saturday. If it's not this Saturday, it will be next Saturday. But it depends how much time I get in production time this week, but it will be back very, very soon. But yes, we're kicking off, and then Madden Mondays on Monday nights. We'll be doing live Madden calls. It'll be my games for a couple weeks while we'll work on some bugs, and then we're going right into the Madden season. I'll be doing game calls of Raider Nation battling out all over the country. Fucking East to West Coast battles. We'll get it down, and I'll be doing live game calls. Hopefully they got their Madden servers a little better than last season. I'm running my mouth, and I'm fucking gonna miss my. I gotta rewind again. All right. Jeez, I can't stay on topic. What the fuck is going on here? All right, it's that time of the show. Let's wind it. Little thing that we like to close with. Nice little calm session. Roll out the door. Send you guys away with a little feel-good moment. Little thing that we like to call the WTF. I don't understand the fans that say, I wish him the best. I hope he has success at his next team. I hope he does well there. I don't. I hope when they leave the Raiders, they fail. And they leave the league shortly after. Because if they continue on to the next team and have success, that means they're helping the enemy succeed. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Absolutely applies. As soon as they retire. But if you leave the Raiders, and now you're playing for the bitch pigeons, or you're playing for the donkeys, you're playing for the queefs or the sparklers, you're a fucking cowboy, you're dead to me. Dead! Shit, I rock my Rick Fadden jersey every once in a while. I love me some Run DMC. But when he was a cowboy, he was dead to me. Dead! I wish them the best. I wish Derek Carr the best. I hope he does well. The fuck? Why would you? You want the quarterback that failed to lead your team anywhere for 9 fucking years to go somewhere else? And take them somewhere? Alright, that's just insanity. Insanity. That's like being married to a chick for 25 years who won't go down on you. But you divorce her and you're hoping she blows the next guy. Are you kidding me? Seriously? That's just... No, that's insane. Absolutely insane. I wish him the best. Fuck no. I hope he goes and ends up holding a clipboard somewhere and just rolls off into the land of mediocrity and I never see him again. That's honestly what I hope happens to Derek Carr. And then we can go back after he retires and be like, look, he was a really great quarterback in a really crucial time for the franchise when they needed some stability. And that's what he was. That's what he was, man. You were like the Walmart version of elite quarterback. You were the great value version, the generic version. You were just what we needed at that time. As a fan base. I wish them the best. Fuck that! Fuck that! What the fuck? No way. Sorry. Once a Raider, always a Raider. I agree with it. When you retire. When you retire. Until then, you leave the door, you just crossed the line. Now you're on this enemy side. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Thank you for joining me. Each and every damn one of you, man. You guys are the shit. Thank you, Raider Nation, for hanging out with us. Like I said, we just hit 8,000 followers here on our Facebook page here in the last 24 hours. We're right at 6,000 followers on TikTok. We're growing on Instagram and Twitter, and that's all because of you guys. Every freaking day, we got new followers on all of our social media platforms. Even YouTube, we picked up a few subscribers over there. All right, it's our little step kid. Give the YouTube some love, man. Pat the midget on the head. Hit that subscribe button while you're over there. Thank you, each and every damn one of you, man. You guys are the shit. Until next time, I am out. Watch around 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night for a new episode of Raider Reaction Roadshow to drop. And get in that Madden League, man. Get in that Madden League. Come on, Chad. There's a pawn shop out there calling your name, saying, Chad, you only need one controller. You can do it. Until next time, I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.
Ready?